Hello, back again to do another unboxing and review. Today's review will be one of my review of an item that's in a more affordable price range. This particular item is only $5 where I got it from. And I do these reviews because, well, not only can more people obviously afford to get this, but also I find it interesting to see just how much a manufacturer can do when the price is the sale is only going to be $5. So how much bang for your buck do you get for something like this? Okay, so let's look at this. This is Micro Wheels Mini Motorized Machines, and this is the Stunt Pack. It comes from a company called Head Start, and this will be my first item from said company. Okay, so first let's go ahead and take a look around the package. Alright, so it looks like, well, being a stunt pack, we have a big loop here. It looks like the cars, you don't know who you're going to get until you open it up. And they come out of a garage. Okay, how fitting, as opposed to like just a little blister pack. Okay, boost up activation. It looks like these are one of those you pull down and back them up and then they spring forward. I'm assuming that's what it is, but we'll find out. There are apparently 30 cars you can collect. Over 30 cars. Okay. On the side, stunt pack, again showing us the loop. On the other side, same thing, but we get a what's in the box. In case it's not coming up on camera, you get 2 pieces of track, 1 loop, 1 garage, 1 car, and 1 instructions. Okay, and then on the back, alright, so, okay, so you can link multiple of them together. Oh, it's like a drag race, and whoever gets to the garage first closes the door, and it locks out the loser. That's pretty cool. Alright, and then here they're talking about this new boost up activation, a new way to race. The more you pump, the faster they go. Pump, as opposed to just pulling them back. Okay, we're going to have to figure out what that's about. And again, when it comes in the box, you get 30 of them, and here appear to be the different cars you can collect. Okay, so then on the bottom, barcode, and yeah. Alright, so, okay, website. Alright, so I guess overall impressions of the packaging, I think it's actually pretty effective. It's with this bright green and then you have this white, it stands out pretty well. You got a big red car, of course, right? Attention grabber. They're right up there in the front. And yeah, you pretty much have an idea what this is all about without much even needing to read almost anything. Cars, track, loop. I mean, what else do you really need to know, right? So yeah, I think the packaging works quite well. And on the back, we get kind of a lot of information with pictures. Always good to have pictures. So yeah, I think the packaging is pretty effective. And I'm actually curious to see how this thing works. So let's get into the unboxing. All right. So as far as being sealed, there's a piece of tape on this side and a piece of tape on there. So let's cut one of these. There we go. Okay. Nicely wrapped in plastic bags. There's another part. That is it. So really easy to unpack. Alright, we have tracks and car and garage, separate bags. So we'll look at the tracks first. Okay, so we have 2 straightaways, I'm assuming leading up to the loop and then after the loop. As far as the loop goes, get the purple pieces. Alright, and as far as how these things fit together, looks like we have a tab system going on here. Oh, simple as that. They click together. And we have these little nubs on the side. There we go. Now let's go ahead and look at the car and garage. See what car I got. So So we'll pull the lever and okay, here we are. Okay, let's see what came out. Here are our instructions. Alright, and the car. Okay, so looks like a concept type car. Alright, so the wheels, well, the whole thing's plastic, as you might guess, at this price point. The wheels do have rubber on them. They're actually rather grippy, and that's both set of wheels have rubber. And alright. Yeah, I'll give you an idea of the size. There you go. So they are small. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and see what this whole pump thing is about. Okay, so yeah, as I guessed, they're the, like, well, you can see. Pull them back and let them go. Okay, I'm not really sure what they're talking about pump. It's more like just, yeah, pullback kind of cars. But they are fast. And, alright, let's look at this garage. So it seems to lock open on its own. And then if you push this, even with a light amount of force, it closes. Oh, okay, I get it. So you see there's a slot here, and then on the other side, there's a peg that would fit in that slot. So when you stack these side by side, they link. So they're all open and close at the same time because they're all connected through that peg and slot system. Pretty cool. Okay. Alright. Oh, and of course here, there's a peg, and then on this side, there's a slot. So, yeah, you get it. You can stack them. Or not stack them, put them side by side and link them together. Okay, and let's just see how the track connects into... Oh, and that's what the cutouts in the door are. Those, so it goes over the track. Alright. Let's talk about the track. They're pretty stiff, but there's a slight amount of bend. But they're not floppy. So... Okay, and I do like this like transparent, kind of translucent, cool colors too, green and purple. Together, they work really well. Okay, so I guess I'll put it together. It shouldn't take long, and we'll give it a test. All right, so I read the directions, and actually there is a little trick to setting this up. So to start off with, earlier I didn't really know what these little knobs were for. They actually do have a function more so than just handles. In fact, what they're meant to do is that they actually lock in with these other track pieces. So you can see this, and you see there's a little cutout there, and there you go. And what that does is it causes these to sit side by side, so therefore your loop and your track don't kind of spread out, as is the case with when you have loops. So this kind of holds everything tightly together. Alright, so I've been playing with the track, and I found the easiest way to assemble it is not to go the way the car travels, so green, purple, purple, green. So not doing the path, but instead assemble this half and then this half separately, and then push them together. You'll lock at the bottom, and then you'll finish it off by locking up top. That way it all fits together nice and tight, and you don't have to manipulate multiple things simultaneously. Alright, so I opened up the garage. I pulled back or charged up our little car here, and it does the thing where you roll it back and then it goes click, click, click when you've pulled it back enough. So I'll put him in the track and let go and see what happens. Wow. Yeah, that was quite quick. So yes, they do work. Fast little buggers, aren't they? Okay, well, you can see what happened. I mean, you can't get these type of things and not race, right? So I got another set. You can also notice that I got a different color loop this time. I got yellow. All the straight tracks are still green. So I don't know how many combinations of colors there are. And here's the car I got in the second pack. Kind of looks like a combination of a race car and like a moon rover. Anyway, pretty cool though. Okay. So we're going to have a race. I'm going to go ahead and charge up both cars. Orange car will be in the yellow loop and green will be in his purple loop. Okay, so now I got to wind them up the same amount, so pull back. Just one click. One click. Okay, so here we go. Put it in the starting positions. And 3, 2, 1. Well, we have a tie. Alright, so in conclusion, would I recommend these? Yeah, at the price, I don't really see how you could go wrong. Now keep in mind, I haven't played with this for an extended amount of time. I just did a few tests for this video. But at least for those tests, everything seems to hold up. The track doesn't have that stress crack where it starts to get like white. That hasn't happened. Also, the cars are holding up. I don't know how many pulls you get out of the car, but at least for the tests I've done, they've held up. And yeah, I think this would make a really good stocking stuffer type gift because you're not only getting a little toy car to play with, but you're getting a little track that you can pretty much set up on any little table, even a little coffee table. You can put this together. And I think these gifts where you can actually make a kind of like a little play set right out of the box are the most engaging because it gives them an activity to do, not just have a car and go wee, but you can actually set up, well, a little stunt course. So yeah,